TTC update number 3. I'm still in my November cycle. It's going into December, obviously. So I wanted to talk about like ideal planning. You know, if you could pick when you had your baby, when would you pick? Would you pick a summer baby, a fall baby, a winter baby, a spring baby? Do you want a baby in a certain month? Because, you know, so I've talked about that, like when ideally would this baby be due? And I think I used to really want a baby due in the spring, because then it's like I would be huge pregnant, but I wouldn't have to deal with much of the heat. You know, I would be like mostly pregnant when it wasn't as hot here, which would be really nice. However, now that I've had the 2 children, because that's when we were trying with Grayson, we were trying to have them in like March, April, and yeah, just never got pregnant. So, you know, now that I've had 2 children, both in the summer, it's like I have this fantastic wardrobe of pregnancy clothes that are all for hot weather. So I'm like, well, at this point. And then in addition, I've got, you know, the wardrobe set up. I've got the boy wardrobe starting in the summer and the girl wardrobe starting basically in the summer. So it's kind of like, well, might as well keep it going because it'll help me out with like that kind of thing. And not that that really should determine when you have your kid. But like I said, this is just all like, this is hypothetical, you know? So I guess with this baby, thinking about that, I was like, the ideal time would probably be October, maybe November. And this is why, okay? So just hear me out. Like I said, this is all ridiculousness, and I would never really try specifically for this because like I learned with Grayson, that doesn't work like that. You don't get what you always want, you know? So, but hypothetically speaking, you know, the reason why is because I would have my maternity wardrobe would be set. Whether it was a girl or a boy, they should be able to use the clothes that we already have for either about then. I mean, it'd be a little off, like we probably need a few more warm weather clothes for the younger age, but it would work mostly. And here's the other thing, because remember here in October, November, it's still pretty hot. So the other thing is like birthdays. I got a July baby, I got a September baby. So October, November would put them in different birthday time. If we got pregnant this cycle, the baby would be due in August, I think, mid-August, I believe, thereabout. So that's kind of, and since my last, you know, Grayson came at 39 weeks and Sophie came at 37 weeks on the nose. I actually went into labor with her at 36 weeks and 6 days or whatever. So if this next kid came like that too, you know, it could be, I don't know, we'd see. But anyway, and then if we got pregnant next cycle, it would be in September, which that could be weird. Sophie's birthday, not that it really matters, but it could be weird. So then if like I could pick, it would be like we'd get pregnant that next cycle, the 3rd cycle, and then the baby would be due like early, late October. And by early, late, I mean it would be due like October 20 something, like, but not at the very end of the month. I don't know exactly when, because this is all just based on if I ovulate like I've been doing. So yeah, that would be pretty great. But at the same time, like I said, I learned with Grayson that if you wait and I try then, we might not get pregnant then. And then all of a sudden it's like I have the November baby, and then we might not get pregnant then. And then I have a December baby, and I have a January baby, and then I have a February baby, and then I need to get all new maternity clothes because all my maternity clothes are shorts and like tank tops. So yeah. So anyway, so that was just like, I was thinking about that. If you could ideally pick, you know, that would be, what would it be? What would you pick? If you could ideally pick, what would it be? Like I said, mine changed. Ideally, I wanted a winter baby, then I wanted a spring baby, and I have 2 summer babies. There we go. All right, so yeah, I don't know. We're still on the plan of no plan, but we'll see how that goes. All right, bye guys.